Princess Peach, the beloved princess of the Mushroom Kingdom. She quickly developed from just a damsel in distress for Mario to save, to running alongside Mario in Super Mario Bros. 2, to kicking Mario's ass in Super Smash Bros. Peach is a great Mario character that I will always enjoy playing as in any game that she's playable in. So of course, when I found out that she had her own game, I wanted it. I wanted to take control of the Vibe Scepter and control the emotions of Peach to help her finish. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, that's Super Princess Peach for you. Another topic for another day, but today I want to discuss my experience with her other console game, Princess Peach Showtime. What? Yeah, I don't hear anyone talk about this game, but why? Is it because no one bought it? Or that it's just a game for little girls? Or that it's just terrible? Well, I bought it at launch, played through it, and now I'll tell you what I think about it. It's pretty meh. Princess Peach Showtime was first announced in the June 2023 Nintendo Direct, showing her running around on stage. Later on, in the September Direct of that year, Nintendo revealed the gameplay of the game, with Princess Peach transforming into different outfits to get through the stage plays. We also got the title reveal and the release date of March 22nd, 2024. Several news outlets in October 2023 noted that Peach's facial expressions were changed on the artworks to be more determined, which were compared to her looks in the Super Mario Bros. Movie that released earlier in April. A couple weeks before the game was released, it was leaked that Good Feel were the developers of the game, the development team behind Kirby's Epic Yarn and the Yoshi's Woolly World series of games. Princess Peach Showtime got mixed reception from critics, with some praising its visuals, story, and soundtrack, and some criticizing its gameplay, lack of depth, low difficulty, and technical issues. The game managed to sell over 1 million units in its first 10 days on the market, which is crazy because, like I said earlier, who even remembers this game? I remember this game, and I remember having a fun time with it despite it seeming pretty simple and lackluster, but it was still a great experience to me. With that being said, let's see if I can even remember the story of this game. Our story begins with a Toad receiving an advertisement from the Sparkle Theater promoting a grand show. And if we remember how Luigi's Mansion started, we know that acting upon spam mail is never a good idea. But Princess Peach is intrigued, and she decides to go to the theater with her Toads. Before she can get settled down in the theater, a dark presence appears over the theater. A wicked witch named Grape, along with her Sour Bunch, take control of the theater and trap everyone inside. Princess Peach, with her crown lost, has to save the day. But she's not alone. The guardian of the Sparkle Theater, a sentient ribbon named Stella, approaches Peach and asks if she will help her restore the theater. Peach agrees to help, and Stella gets Peach's hair ready for a good time. Peach and Stella play through the different vignettes, and Peach takes the role of the protagonist in each stage play. From playing a Three Musketeer, to playing Sherlock Holmes, to playing a Mary Sue, to playing a racial stereotype, Peach and Stella defeat the Sour Bunch in each stage play and freeing the Theets and Sparklas that they trapped. After freeing all the Sparklas, Peach and Stella take on their Radiant form and take the fight to Grape herself. Grape is reduced to just her mask, but then comes back with a vengeance, destroying the theater in the process. The Theets help Peach and Stella stay in their Radiant form, and they eventually eradicate Grape and restore the theater to its original state. Peach performs with the Sparklas, reunites with her Toads, who give her her crown back, and they all live happily ever after. I'm glad that this story wrapped up in a neat little bow, but wait a minute. I didn't even get any The gameplay of this game requires the use of Stella to interact with characters and objects in the levels. When you find the circular platform in the level, stand on it to transform into the protagonist of the stage play. Sword Fighter Peach has a sword that she can take out these thorns with. Patisserie Peach is able to whip up delicious foods that can easily kill your foes. Ninja Peach can sneak around and take out enemies without a trace. Cowgirl Peach can use her lasso to round up her enemies like cattle and ride them till the sun goes down. Figure Skater Peach glides on the ice with ease and skates circles around her opponents. Detective Peach snuffs out clues to solve crimes that a toddler could figure out. but not a 25-year-old dumbass like myself. This is my least favorite transformation, by the way. Dashing Thief Peach gets the bag before the Sour Bunch can stop her. Mighty Peach saves the Theets from an alien invasion. Mermaid Peach sings like an angel and puts the Sour Bunch singers to shame. And Kung Fu Peach becomes the ultimate master by taking out the Sour Bunch's sensei. I had fun playing through the different roles and taking out the Sour Bunch in the very simple gameplay while enjoying the interesting level designs. The game is pretty easy to get through, just like tearing up a bucket of popcorn at a theater, so they nailed that aspect of the theater experience. If you find this guy throughout each level, you can unlock new outfits for Peach and Stella to wear. You can also get different outfits by playing the Rehearsal Challenge, which gives you an excuse to master each of the transformations. You can also use the Sparkle Gems that you find throughout the levels to buy outfits outright. Collecting all the outfits and trying them on made me feel like I was playing one of those mobile games where you play as a model for some reason, and I only feel a little ashamed. I'm starting to see why nobody talks about this game, but hey, let's see how it fared against the gaming critics. I guarantee you it's not good. The game received mixed reviews from critics, with most saying that the game was too simplistic. One reviewer praised the bosses in the game as strong suits, while also saying that the levels were stretched out by the numerous cutscenes in each level. Now, a pretty big criticism is the graphics being a bit blurry at times, and the loading screens being very laggy, like, this scares me every time I see it. The repetition in the game was a turnoff for some critics, calling the game shallow and paper thin, and also saying that the game does not have any replay value. The game is very bare bones, but it does have charm within it. It's a quick pick-me-up game to play between waiting for a new game to come out, but not much more than that. But, with that being said, it sold well enough, selling over 1 million copies in its first 10 days. It was on several best-selling games lists when it was first released. It was nominated for Best Family Game at the 2024 VGAs, and won at the National Academy of Video Game Trade Reviewers for its original light music score. To say that this game is a failure is to discredit its legacy. I think that it is underwhelming as a full game, but it is charming as a nice little snack in between the wait for the next big game, and honestly, I feel like that's what the developers were going for. I don't see this game making a lasting impact on gaming as a whole, but it does add more appeal to the massive library of first-party Switch titles, and I think that in itself is enough. Princess Peach Showtime may have been a tax write-off for Nintendo, but I really did enjoy my time with this game. While the game doesn't bring much to the table, it does have its charm in its simplicity. The level designs are wonderful, the soundtrack is great, the story is fun, and the transformations are really cool. While we can be very critical of the repetition of this game, the subpar performance, and not much replay value, sometimes it's okay for a game to just be a short and simple action-adventure. I wouldn't call this game a failure by any means, but I can agree with most that it's underwhelming and it could have been so much more. But in my opinion, Princess Peach Showtime is a fun little game that I feel like any fan of the character would absolutely enjoy. Wow, I can't believe I actually remembered this game. But hey, at least it's not as forgettable as our first game, Princess Toadstool's Castle Run on the Nelsonic Game Watch. Yeah, I'm not remembering it for that much money.